Right, YouTube, it's Shadow King Nazareth, and let's talk for a little bit. Well, I've been looking for ways to spice things up a bit because I've been feeling that things have been getting a little too samey with me doing my reviews of Dragon Ball Z Kai, talk about Rosario Vampires things like choosing my cast members if they're for a reboot and things like that, along with talk about what's another thing I talk about with the Sailor Moon Crystals reviews. You get the picture. Things have been a little too formulaic. So I figured I'd try to do something that I haven't really done in a while and do an anime review. So the anime I'm going to be reviewing is an anime called Wannabe, the World's Strongest. Now, I was watching cartoon online, and I caught a glimpse of this, uh, and I originally, when I saw saw that it was going to be a wrestling show that's pro wrestling, aka fake wrestling. Yeah, I wasn't really interested because I'm not really into sports. But then I saw somebody in the comment section of the trailer on Funimation say that it was kind of like Rosario Vampire, and I didn't know whether they were referring to the manga version, which I like. I mean, well, love. I love the manga, or the anime, which I really do not like because it did not do the manga justice at all. So I decided to see it for myself. So basically, what Wannabe the World's Strongest is that a pop singing group called Sweet Diva does this job where they sing at a wrestling arena, and one of the professional wrestlers decides to insult them for saying that they don't take that they take wrestling too lightly when they said they're getting the opportunity to wrestle one of the professional female wrestlers. So our protagonist Sakura decides to defend Sweet Diva's honor, and it seems at first that she's doing a good job because she has delivered some good hits, but ultimately the other girl manages to dominate the fight, and she's forced to give up, and thus she boasts about uh, how pop singers have no place in the wrestling ring. And so Sakura decides to defend her honor by demanding a rematch and becoming a professional wrestler to do so. And it goes from there. And the adventures are pretty much about her training to be a professional wrestler and avenge the honor of Sweet Diva. Or at least that's how it starts off at first. Eventually she does beat her, but decides to become a professional wrestler full time because she actually enjoys the life of being a professional wrestler. And yeah. So as for how it was similar to Rosario Vampire, it was more similar to the anime version, where it had a lot of exploitation of the fan service, where we got a lot of boob and ass shots. Yeah. Really exploited when they're doing a lot of the grappling techniques, which is kind of irksome because these girls are in serious pain when they do that. Although they eventually get accustomed to it, but it's still kind of messed up to sexualize their own torture. But one difference I can say from the Rosario Vampire anime is that at least it didn't lose sight of the plot. Aside from the mini ovas, there was never a point in the anime where I felt that the episodes had no direction, that it wasn't going straight to the main point of the plot. Now, I saw on Wikipedia that it did have a manga, and the manga ended before the anime started. So I don't know uh, how far the anime, how close the anime is to the manga. I'm hoping that it's actually close. Though with only 12 episodes, I can't really say for sure. Though they might be trying to do a season 2 or whatever. So you're probably wondering, what are my thoughts on it? Uh, it's it certainly is better than the Rosario Vampire anime, because like I said before, despite it constantly exploiting fan service, it does still have a plot and keeps on track with that. That being said, it does the whole sexualization of the whole the girl's pains was kind of irksome at points, and they really could have toned down the fan service a bit so we could actually take the plot a bit more seriously. And however, I do feel like Sakura's uh, character of being this pop diva who wanted uh, to avenge the honor of her group and friends, and eventually realizes that she's found this new excitement in this profession and wants to get involved in that, and it just turns from this petty revenge plot to this wanting to be something even greater. It's actually more commendable, which makes her a much better Sakura than Sakura Haruno from Naruto. Huh. So, would I recommend it? Yeah, I can kind of recommend it if you're into super fan service. Well, I'm not too big on the fan service. I do appreciate the concept of the plot, and whether or not I might read the manga, that's still up in the air. So, yeah, I will give it a slight recommendation, just based on concept alone. So, next video, I'm going to be doing my reviews of a movie franchise that really deserves it. And it's got a good one.